team is here tonight.
We're gonna tell you a bedtime story.
The story is about a remote village where they built a greenhouse.
This is the greenhouse we built at our school.
Here is the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
Here is the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
Here is the wood just lying about, next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
Here is the scale to measure our house.
On top of the wood just lying about, next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
And here are the thorns to keep out the mouse.
Along with the scale to measure our house.
On top of the wood just lying about,
Next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
Where is the mud we use with the bricks?
And the thorns in the walls to keep out the mouse.
Along with the scale to measure our house.
on top of the wood just lying about,
Next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
Here is the axis with packed in so thick.
Along with the muds we use with the bricks.
And thorns in the walls to keep out the mouse.
Along with the scale to measure our house.
on top of the wood just lying about,
Next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
Here is the pulley, the roof was too tall.
Behind all the axes we packed in so thick.
Along with the muds we use with the bricks.
And thorns in the walls to keep out the mouse.
Along with the scale to measure our house.
on top of the wood just lying about,
Next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
here is the brush to paint the back wall.
Right next to the pulley, the roof was too tall.
Behind all the axes we packed in so thick.
Along with the muds we use with the bricks.
And thorns in the walls to keep out the mouse.
Along with the scale to measure our house.
on top of the wood just lying about,
Next to the compass to help us find south.
We find in the toolbox with all of the tools.
For the greenhouse we built at our school.
here is the teacher who came to the door. He looked at his toolbox and looked at the floor.
His face was not happy, that much was clear. What is all this mess? What do we have here?
We put back the compass and all of the tools. We cleaned up the walls and the ground of our school.
We stacked up the wood, we collected the nails, we wound up the tape, and we packed up the scales.
We wrapped down the plastic on our house. We sung as we work and fight that mouse.
We pull on the pulley and push on the peel. We lift the talu elm of toy bulls.
We wash our brush, we sweep up the floor, we hung up the sign on the new greenhouse door.
What a beautiful sight, said the teacher with pride. Let's find some seeds and plant them inside.
Now winters and summers and autumns and springs, our greenhouse will grow the most marvelous things.
Learning to serve, that's our classroom rule. We are proud of the greenhouse we build at our school.
Juliet and Modeles.
Hola.